This is Cecil Holmes with Cecil Holmes Photography. You're watching No Huntsville with Tom and this guy.
This episode of No Huntsville is brought to you by Yellowhammer Brewery. This is Tom.
And I'm Joe.
This is No Huntsville, and we're going to come back to our craft beer episode with a local beer expert. Right?
Sure.
All right.
I appreciate that.
Henry Hiller. So today, we first started our episodes with our staple straight-to-ale Monkey Knot. So we're going to move now to another brewery, another good friend of the show, Yellowhammer, and we're going to talk about one of their premier beers. Here's the deal. And I requested this because this is probably my favorite beer here in town.
You always talk about it.
I do. What do we got here today?
Okay, so today we've got the Yellowhammer's Lost Highway.
Right.
As Tom's salivating over here, let's pop open the
Let's
growler.
stop messing around. Let's get straight. Yo.
Yes.
Right.
That's the champagne.
Yes.
We're
So this is a it's the Lost Highway is a Schwartz beer, right? It's a
Right.
German black lager, right? That's just pretty.
That just looks good.
Right. So this is interesting because it's funny. I was just talking to you a little while ago. Sorry, let me pour yours. Or you're getting antsy.
I was kind of upset you didn't start with me first, but all right, go ahead.
So I was talking to you about it, and you're like, yeah, it's like a great porter.
No, I said stout.
Oh, you did. You're right. And I said
stout.
no. Whoa.
And of course, I get corrected every 2 minutes when I talk to beer with this guy. But all right, let's go.
I said, whoa.
Let's talk about it.
This is it's a black lager, and so what's great about this one, it's very interesting because there's a lot of people that aren't into stouts or aren't into porters, right?
Okay.
And this guy has the body on it is a lot easier. It's got a light body on it, right?
Okay.
You can a stout. See, this glass isn't the greatest. So a stout you can't see through. This one you can actually look down at the bottom of your glass and you can actually see through this one, right?
And it starts much darker, is what you're saying.
It is. So it's a black lager. Let's cheers them up.
Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's stop messing around.
Right.
All right.
Cheers.
This is the Lost Highway from Yellowhammer.
Yes.
Cheers to Yellowhammer for supplying this
Thank
beer
you.
tonight.
So when you taste it, you're gonna get some like caramel. You're gonna get some like caramel notes in it, right? Kind of on the backside.
I gotcha.
It's carbonated perfectly. You can see a good retaining head on it. It is a solid beer. I'm Keith, who's a brewer over there.
Okay.
What's great? So Yellowhammer, they're all about European beers. Traditionally, Belgian and German beers with this Southern tradition style to them, and so they're always bringing out some great beers. Lost Highway being one of my favorite. They've got a couple others over there. Actually, they're triple. The Miracle Worker. Mm-hmm. They're having their yearly release party. I think it's this weekend.
Nice.
I think like the 31st. What is it?
31st.
Yeah, the 31st out at their
The beer garden.
Yeah, the tap room and the beer garden in the
Right.
back is just gorgeous. So the Lost Highway, like I was saying, you've got these caramel notes to it. You've got a great kind of this subtle roast flavor,
Right.
but it's not over the top. Whereas like most of your stouts and your porters got this big roast flavor to it, right? And the body, it's like a light beer, right? It's like a light beer on the body. It's not thick on your tongue or anything like that. So that's that light body that I kept talking about. It's very, very low on the hop profile. So you don't get any bitterness.
Not a lot of bitterness at all. All right.
Right.
It's real smooth.
A beer with a high hop profile would be like IPA or something.
Yeah, like the Monkey Knot, the first one that we came out
Right.
with, that's got a high hop profile on
Yeah.
it. Whereas this one, and traditionally, most of your German beers and your Belgian beers aren't going to have a high hop profile to them.
Okay.
This is good.
Yeah, it's solid.
Let's talk a little bit more about Yellowhammer in general. You were kind of giving us some information. They're kind of European beers and stuff like that, but just a great brewery, right? So they're doing good things over there. So give us some more information about Yellowhammer in general.
Right on. Yeah, so they're right off of Clinton.
Okay.
Right off of Clinton. If you take the Clinton exit off of Memorial, westbound, they're right up there on the right. The beers that they're coming out with, Keith is the brewer, Keith Yeager.
Okay.
He has a phenomenal knack for, like I said, these European beers. They're triple, which is a great summer beer. I think this one's a great summer beer, although it's dark in color. Most of your summer beers are
Lighter.
usually your lighter ones and whatnot. their triple is coming out. They've got their hop revival. They've hit the stores with the bombers on that one. Now you're talking big hoppy beers, big bitter beers and stuff like that.
Right,
I like that stuff too.
Their hop revival is the freshness of their hop stays throughout. I mean, I've had one for about 2 or 3 weeks, and that freshness of the hop stays throughout. So they do some solid beers. Keith is awesome over there. Jay, who's the brewer's assistant, he's always busting his chops over there. Although, if you guys should do this one time. Stop by there during the day and have a day beer.
Right.
And I never have done that. But most of the time, you'll see Keith playing some air hockey or some what do you call it? Foosball,
right?
Foosball, like it's going out of style. He will challenge anybody in some foosball. So they're just great
what you
dudes.
do. You go over there and challenge them to a foosball.
And then if you
I'll
win,
do that.
right?
Then
yeah.
you win.
And
what?
then if you win, well, then he's pissed and you can't come back. And if you lose, he usually offers you a beer. So I always tend to lose
So
just to
let's
get.
just lose.
Nice.
But yeah, Yellowhammer is doing it like they're just doing it really well. They got a
Absolutely.
great beer. They have a great facility where now they're starting to put on shows. They
Yeah.
have a great beer garden out back where you can go and hang out. It's a great beer garden. You go out back and there's a lot of shade. There's other things going on, and they have bands play there. So I mean, it's just a great place.
Yeah.
And Yellowhammer's doing it right for
Yeah,
sure.
they're steadily starting to expand their market as well. They're up in their capacity in the breweries.
What do they got canned, or what do they got in bottles? What do they got that's available like in the stores? Anything like that?
Yeah, right. So their bottles. So their bottles are all bombers. Those 22-ounce
The
bottles.
larger bomb. Yeah, so
Right.
we got the bombers. that are
Yeah,
behind
there
us
you
right
go.
there.
So there's a
Yeah,
couple.
we're familiar. We know what you.
The Dark Hammer, which is over here, that's a solid beer.
That's really good. The Dark Hammer. Yeah.
I love it. It's
Right.
a Belgian quad. They've got those 3 that you see back there. So their regular IPA, they're 18-19. Their Dark Hammer, their triple is about to be coming out in bombers. Like I said,
Nice.
their Hop Revival is already hitting bombers. Man, what am I forgetting? I think here very, very soon. I may be lying, but I think they're running their IPA through Mangoes, which I heard.
Why
they
did I
just,
hear that? I heard
it was
that
on,
too.
I saw it on Twitter.
Okay.
And they were just
And so it
talking-
must be true.
right. Absolutely. The worldwide interweb never lies.
No, we talked about that a couple episodes a while ago.
With the mango?
Yeah.
So why is it that my favorite beer from them is not in bottle? Do you have any idea why we can't get Lost Highway in a bottle right now? You only can get it on
No, I
tap?
think you can.
Wow, really?
Maybe I can see the poster, which means I see the label.
Well, look,
Which-
I got the poster right there.
No. Oh yeah,
That's the
that's
poster.
it. Yeah, it is it.
But I haven't seen it in bottle, so maybe we can clarify that later. But
so Keith, why aren't they in bottles?
why aren't they bottled? So maybe we can have that answered in the comments below
Yes.
the post here.
Yeah.
So we'll do that.
Hey, this is what I'll do.
All right.
You're talking about you guys are starting to give away some great T-shirts.
Sure.
Let's do the. I'll provide this swag.
All right, here we
Let's
go.
do the first person that we see at the Yellowhammer tap room.
Okay.
Take a picture, put it in the comment section. The first person, I got you a Yellowhammer hat or shirt. Your
There you
call.
go. So
Wow,
there you
dude.
heard it first. So if you're at the tap room, take a selfie,
Take a
post
selfie.
it, post it underneath this video posting, and you'll get some swag from Yellowhammer. So Henry's the guy to come to that. And what we're going to be doing on a regular basis is taking T-shirts from different breweries and our own new T-shirts,
Sick.
putting them at breweries, putting them at different places, running contests, and giving away free stuff that gets everybody interacting, gets everybody going to the breweries, and it gets them paying attention to Huntsville because we're just doing cool stuff.
And that's
Show
what
us
I'm
our
saying.
bags. Show them our bags.
Yeah, so we
These
got
things
the
are
new
multi-use
swag bags
bags.
that we're putting together with no Huntsville on them. We're putting stuff inside them. Big surprise bags. Man, we're just doing cool stuff. I don't know.
And that's what
knows that or
I
not.
have to sit back and thank you guys for bringing
Yeah.
you guys to the community.
Yeah.
Great beer. I get to talk about great beer.
Which is
and
great.
drinking.
We have a fun time. The point of the
Once
show.
again.
Good Lord, Joe. You're kidding me,
These
Joe.
guys always
You're
toasting
killing me.
me. Jeez.
So Henry and I are working. You're back there drinking. That's all you do for the show.
You guys
One
tell
way
me
or
to shut
another.
up. That's cool.
All right.
Yeah, get some of these swag bags. We put a lot of good stuff in there from a lot of different breweries, our stuff, and just promoting everything, man.
And really
Thank
just
you.
pay attention to our space. And as we're running contests, Just get involved, and you're going to have a good time. We're going to be promoting good events, great beer, and great people. You really can't lose, and you can get free stuff in the meantime. So I think that's it for our craft beer episode. Henry killed it with another good beer. Next time you'll be coming with another beer. Hey, if you guys have a suggestion of which one we should cover next, post it. Tell us, hey, we should be covering this or we should be covering that. We will do it. We'll do the research. Come in here. We'll drink it in front of you, make you salivate, and we'll run more contests. So,
gentlemen,
Henry,
cheers.
thanks for coming in. Cheers.
Can't wait to have another beer with you guys.
See you guys out. Thanks a lot.
Ex-hamster.
Done.